we had a training where Sandy gave us some materials and we were split up into different groups. And she came along and gave criticism, like, oh, maybe you should draw some bricks, or I don't think that's gonna work. And at first we didn't know why, and no one really paid attention. And when she told us why, you know, that we were kind of, that, you know, there were people that she was kind of taking over the project, and there was some that she was just, you know, encouraging, and those people kept doing more, and the ones that she kept trying to control actually did less and didn't like the outcome of their project. And that's something that brought a light bulb to my head, because that week we had been painting, and one of my kids painted a hole through their paper. So I thought I would want a new piece of paper, so I just put up a new piece of paper underneath it, and he kind of just looked at it and stopped painting. And I felt really bad afterwards, and I shared that with Sandy because she helped me see that maybe he was figuring something out, and I just came and messed him up. And so she used the word don't paint on my picture. So that's something that I try to remember always now in the classroom when I see kids doing something that I don't quite understand. Instead of just saying, oh no, you know, don't do that, I'll just wait a little bit to see what it is that they're trying to do, because it might be more important than just, you know, painting a hole in the paper, painting the table.
Them trying to, they're trying to ask for our help, which sometimes if we didn't have the video, we probably would miss it. But since we have the tools and the video to have, you know, the extra eyes that we hardly have at all when we're so busy with the children, it helps us stop, reflect, and then just proceed to the next step, which is analyzing what the child's trying to say to us.
I noticed before the pilot program, information about like child development wasn't really shared with the parents. It was bare, like kind of if the child was just having a problem, that something was shared. I mean, I'm a parent here, and I know I want to hear everything about my daughter's day. So I always try to give like mini reports at the end of the day, but that's just what I've always done. And I feel like now with the pilot program, I can give them significant information that they can use. Whereas just, oh, you know, your child did something cute, your child did something funny. Well, now, you know, maybe we can get something working together. If I share like, I don't know, you know, this child really likes to cut. Maybe you should, you know, do you cut at home? And, you know, parent will tell me, oh yeah, you know, we've been cutting at home a lot. So that's something that I learned from them and that they learned from me.
Now, Mom and I are together, so that brings us in like a family. You know, we share things with them, and they share with me and I share with them. So that makes the baby feel more comfortable with, you know, with us, and, you know, let us know we glad to see Mommy like you're glad to see Mommy too. And then Mom leaves more, you know, happier now that, you know, we make her feel comfortable with, you know, the baby, you know, your baby's safe with us.
When she comes into our classroom and observes, she's letting us know, like, this is what one of your children did today. And she's really making us think, because she asks us questions. It really gets our brains thinking, like, what do you think about that? Or why do you think that child did this today? Or why do you think that child measured that cup and poured the water that way? So it's really getting us to, you know, to play with the children, but also get to learn and apply theories to why they're actually doing that. Because, you know, when I was an undergrad, it's just like going through the motion of taking the classes, but when you're actually in the classroom, you're like, wow, you're applying what you learned, and sharing is really helping us do that.
Now we know more how to help with their growth and development and skill building. We've learned so much that, you know, now we know how to approach a situation that we may before didn't exactly know how. Now I feel comfortable now, really, you know, with my parents and with other staff members and with the children also.
Speaking with Sandy about this, I thought that I was just there to, like, because I'm an aide, so I thought I was just there to, like, kind of clean tables and sweep up and just assist the teachers with what they need. And after I told her this, and she told me that I'm a teacher just like everybody else, and I have to do for the kids what I think is right. So that really helped me, because she made me feel like what I do actually matters when I really didn't think so before.